The first one.
2 super alloys. Army.
We have one super alloy down in the ship.
I brought it. Super alloy. Did you get super alloy yet?
There's super alloy in the cave, the radio thing.
I'll go. I think that's part of why I got dumb stuff when I got home from work. Like, Monty Python was absolute clutch for me. Just because it was like working security and just seeing all the bad on the street every night doing patrol.
Pause.
Yeah.
Question. I put those screens on the desk. There's enough room for another screen because I think we get a 4-point. Do you want me to put the big screens up on the wall behind it, or do you want me to put the big screens like over here?
Yeah.
Because if you put it behind it, it blocks part of it.
Dealer's choice?
Okay, I'm gonna put them over here.
Yeah. So yeah, it's just like after dealing with all that, it's
A lot of those shows I like watching them because it's different drama than what's in my day-to-day life.
yeah.
Some of them, like I used to love Law and Order too. Me and Dad used to watch it together all the time, and it wasn't a football game. I have nothing against football, I just can't stand watching it.
Uh-huh.
I'd rather be out in the yard tossing the football around.
Yeah.
But because of situations in life, there's a lot of them I really struggled to watch anymore because it was made too real for me at points in my life.
Yeah.
And if I'm not careful, it triggers the not so great parts of my life.
Yeah.
And there's no need to do that.
True. And I mean, I think we're essentially saying basically the same thing. Just coming back. It was, some of it was different. So I woke up home, I put on, like, Monty Python. Because it was just dumb. Like, you didn't have to think about it. Zero drama. Some of it wasn't even funny, it was just that it was dumb. And, I bought Family Guy on DVD. Because I couldn't afford cable. And it was just dumb.
It's like
Background noise.
I realized that because of groups I've been out with, that Sons of Anarchy is so ridiculously not real.
Right.
But like those kind of movies and shows like that, I think I got into because having that sense of belonging to something.
Yeah.
And knowing that they would go through anything without a blink of an eye just to have your back and that security.
Sure.
Even though that they did really messed up and dark shit.
Yeah.
Like, no joke. They did it together and had each other's back throughout it.
Sure.
And like those kind of shows I really got into because there was a long time where I didn't have that security.
And I mean, I watched it through. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the writing aspect of it. I thought it was incredibly well written and incredibly well acted, except for a couple of actors.
Which was your least favorite actor?
Oh God, Ron Perlman.
Okay, I need the character's name.
Jax's stepdad, Clay.
Oh, Clay.
Like, I don't even care for him as an actor. Like, just in general. I thought he was great at Hellboy. Past that, I just can't. Like, he Nicolas Cages me. Which there's nothing wrong with Nicolas Cage. I love Nicolas Cage in National Treasure and maybe Ghost Rider, but like, Nicolas Cage plays Nicolas Cage, who is Nicolas Cage. Every role just sounds the same, looks the same, moves the same, acts the same. It might as well be the same character, like over and over and over again. And stuff like that drives me nuts.
One of my favorite Nicolas Cage movies was Gone in 60 Seconds.
Yes.
But that's because it had my car in it.
Yeah. I mean, I guess, like, if the writing's good, then I can get over Nicolas Cage playing Nicolas Cage. And I understand that a lot of people have the same feeling about Keanu Reeves.
Do you want me to switch up to the new heaters?
We can't. I'm collecting super alloy.
I am gonna put the satellite thingy over near our base.
Yeah, that's
put it on this little hill here.
That's fine.
Satellite.
Guess I'll upgrade power here soon.
Sorry.
That's alright.
Well, we're gonna have to upgrade it anyhow because we're upgrading the new heaters. I am gonna move them off into the corner though, because this was the corner at one point.
Yeah. Cobalt, irons. But yeah, a lot of people have the same thought about Keanu Reeves. How he just like
Absolutely.
he has no inflection in his voice when he acts. He has no. It's just Nicolas Cage playing, or it's just Keanu Reeves playing Keanu Reeves. But
I forgot the new heaters needed aluminum.
no, I'm not gonna.
Well, then don't die.
I'm gonna try to find my way out of this cave though.
What cave are you in?
The super alloy cave. The one that I can never find my way out. But
Once we can do beacons, you should do a beacon at the end.
something. Yeah. Keep going around in circles.
Well, then do the right hand stuff.
I was. What's to say?
There's aluminum in the cave right near us, right?
There's aluminum? Yeah.
In the Iridium cave?
Yeah.
Something like a Kipari card.
With Keanu Reeves, he tends to just get like well-written roles, So, like, I largely excuse him from the whole Nicolas Cage thing. National Treasure was really well written for Nick, and he played it really well.
Like, I loved Fast and the Furious. I think they took it too far.
Oh Lord, yeah, they beat that dog to death.
Like, I am all for having a series of movies. I love movie series.
Yeah, but if you're taking a racing movie into space, you're doing something. You know? Like, it should have ended a long.
Nice.
And I'm really against them using them digitally inserting actors.
Well, I know they got person that played Brian, his brother, come into it. Kind of messed up. Like, that was his brother's. Like, I can't even fathom asking one of my cousins to play one of their siblings' spots. Like, I wouldn't even be able to come up with that.
Yeah.
That'd be like me asking Eric to take Michael's spot. Like, that's wrong.
Yeah. I mean, even without that, though, I have a hard time. Just the direction. I put watching after something like that. I really got into the first one. First couple were pretty good.
I've watched most of them. I haven't watched all of them. But that's mostly because it was something that Allie liked, so I wanted to have something to connect with Allie over.
Yeah.
That wasn't frickin' Trains or Curious George.
Yeah.
Hyper focus of autism.
Yes.
Like, sometimes you just need a freaking break.
Absolutely. What? I get it.
Do you know?
Yeah, I forgot the drink.
Creature.
Yeah.
We got 3 T2 heaters. Oh, I got
Okay. Downstairs yet? How have we not got? Oh, there it is. The ladder.
Oh, there. Yep, we finally got it.
I was gonna say, like, what the hell? Alright, I'll place that bad mamma jam.
Hold on a minute. Let me put a building right above that goes straight up to it, and I can start.
Okay.
Need one iron and another brain. Brain. Got here. Where are you gonna put this there?
Probably like right next to the door. So either just above the door or just off to your right.
Okay, we're doing it right above.
I could probably make that work.
Well, I need more brains to start building around it, and we can always shift it later. Okay.
I mean, it's gonna be like right here. Is that okay?
That's fine, buddy.
I am a little.
You can build. Do you want to build the like all of your crafting stuff down on this floor, and I build my sciencey stuff up on the floor above?
I was gonna do second floor, and then you can take third floor because
Okay.
your room's bubble, and I don't need that kind of space.
Okay. Well, I'm still got to build all of these up. I guess it really doesn't make much of a difference. I need to go find brains. I'll be back. Brains!
So, what's your favorite zombie movie?
Beacon!
Beacon.
Sorry. Sure that was really loud. I'm not sure.
I mean, you had to have some sort of.
Not really on movies because I don't remember most of the names of them. When I was watching a lot of zombie movies at one point, is because my ex-husband was watching a lot of zombie movies.
Fair.
It was not my cup of tea.
Yeah.
I was more into vampires and werewolves, magic and fae and whatnot. Not so much into zombies. So I can't remember the name of it.
What?
There was one, and I'm gonna probably be covering the most vague way possible. Sorry, especially for anybody who watches this later. I'm
Yeah.
horrible with names. It was a zombie movie where people had gathered up in like this big mall, shopping mall,
Yeah.
and that's where they set up base for a while, which to me was kind of absolutely brilliant because of how much stuff there is in the mall.
Sure.
Not necessarily stuff that you need in post-apocalyptic type setting, but you got clothes, you got food, you got
Yeah.
at least to get you started.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of dynamics between the people that I really liked.
Yeah.
Like this one person, his wife was pregnant and she got bit. And they had her closed off in one of the stores in the mall.
Mm-hmm.
And they were hoping that it wasn't going to transfer to the baby.
Yeah. That was Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah, that was really good. Heartbreaking but good.
Yeah. Late
Like, I could
70s.
not imagine, like...
Yeah, it was like late 70s. It's considered like one of the pivotal zombie movies. Like one of the examples of a perfect zombie apocalypse movie. And I have to agree.
On the upstairs, there's only one to my left, right? Okay. I'm trying to orient myself.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, I have to agree. Like, it is probably one of the best zombie movies.
I've watched the, what was it, 28 days, like 28 weeks, and there was a third one, and I can't remember what it was.
I think we watched them together.
I can't honestly remember what I watched, but I've watched
That's fair.
so many movies.
Yep.
Right. I don't know. Alright, bro. We have no more iron. Dang it.
No more iron?
No more iron.
Alright, how about iron?
I didn't start watching Walking Dead until it was several seasons in.
Yeah. I was late.
Because I'm like the latecomer to like, I didn't start watching Harry Potter movies until like the 5th one had come out.
Yeah.
And then I read through all the books, like back to back to back to back to back.
Mm-hmm.
And then I started watching I caught up on the movies. I watched like the first 3, and then I went on all the books, and then I started following the movies as they were coming out, whatever.
Yeah.
And catching up. But I was like, I'm always late on the gambit for stuff like that. Always.
I was mostly because I didn't have internet, and I didn't have cable. So, like, most everything, most, like, when I started watching The Walking Dead, I had to buy the seasons on DVD.
Do we have that on DVD?
Should still have them, yeah. At least up to the prison. Because that's when I got cable.
I have all of Sons of Anarchy.
I used to have all of Sopranos. Sopranos to me is like Sons of Anarchy is to me.
Right.
I think it is amazingly well written, incredibly well casted, expertly acted. It was like groundbreaking TV.
Oh, absolutely.
And the storyline is just compelling, like all the way through.
Okay, would you rather watch Sopranos or The Godfather?
Boy,
Yeah, I did that to you.
I think both were really well done. I think that The Godfather's in history, like not recent history, but in history, it's probably one of the best pieces of cinema ever created. Right there with Gone with the Wind. I
Yes.
think it'll just go down just like that.
I think it was like the first real glimpse that you started seeing of that whole mobster type thing portrayed on screen.
Yeah,
Because it's always that you don't know. Even if you know, you don't know.
Yeah.
Keep your mouth shut.
Yeah, I think like they counted counterculture especially like in the 80s, as being punk, which, I mean, it is. But in the 90s, they turned that to like mob style movies, TV shows. They did like Oz, which was a prison drama. That one's difficult to watch. Like, it just...
I think that's why I got interested in
Oz will challenge you.
Sons, is because
There's a whole crap ton.
you don't talk about that world. It's just one of those things. If you know about it, you can be mouth shut about it.
Well, yeah.
You know? And I think that's what gains people interest into it. It's a different society.
Yeah.
Versus what is considered polite society, I guess. There are different societies within that are hidden behind the curtains of what is considered normal society.
Yeah.
I hate when things are classified as normal.
Yes.
Versus everything else being abnormal if you don't think, talk, act the way that other people do.
Yes.
Drives me insane, pet peeve. So I think that's why I like those kind of movies so much, is it gives you another point of view, something else to look at, something else to question. And I think that people don't question things enough.
Fair. I mean...
They just hear you're told what to think, so you better think that, and I don't appreciate that in the least. It's like, you're not gonna tell me what to think. I'm going to ask questions. If you don't like it, go on your own way, because I'm not changing that.
Yeah.
I think a lot more people should question things around them instead of just being told, whoa, you did a thing.
I did.
Instead of just accepting what they hear as fact. I think that's one of the biggest issues we have with our society. Is especially kids are told what to think and not how to think.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think we need to teach the next generation how to think instead of what to think. If you don't question things, then you will be taken advantage of.
I just, going back to Sopranos, I like the duality. It was like, you got this man that he is not a good man by any stretch of the imagination. But he always tries to do right by his family, regardless of the situation.
He's not a good man, but I don't think he's an evil. I think that he does bad things, but I think there's a difference between bad and evil.
Oh Lord, you're... Yeah.
I opened that.
Yeah, because like in D&D, I guess you'd be like unlawful good, which is crazy. Because he's not a good person. He does things that can be considered incredibly weak. But to the people that are close to him and his family, there's no better friend you could find.
There's evil for being evil, and then there are necessary evils. And I think that there are sometimes quote-unquote evils that are done for the right reasons.
Potentially.
Like, there's a lot of things I don't believe in and that I wouldn't ordinarily do.
Yeah.
But if it came down to our kids, there's no line I wouldn't cross.